not going down without a fight.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
They switch sides.
Hadouken!
Nice fire. What? In anti-air.
Okay, what's the follow-up? You gotta be careful with this pressure. You know a prey is most dangerous when they're cornered.
Turning it all the way up with the super.
This is so good.
Why are they going in? And there's the burnout. Dangerous range here. White closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Ken wins!
Player 2 did some damage there. Damn.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but dang, that was a slaughter.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever. They can't get in from the air. They've got to try a more grounded approach.
Player 1 has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Good anti-air.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 has used up all their drive. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Will this super art connect? They're on a roll. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. That happens to everyone.
Oh,
Hit!
all right. Gets a round on the board.
All right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
This may be it. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Use the target combo as a filler. Is it time for the mix? Whoa. Great work. Just like that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss. Okay. He's so close to taking this. Just needs one more opening.
Medium to KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the future.
Goes in on the impact for nothing. Nice.
Ooh, nicely done.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Lightly KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Any more of that?
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Let's get
Throws to get around their defense. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
It's the orbital though. How do you teleport?
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
Okay, here we go.
Time to take this moment. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Is it time for the mix-up? Drive impact burns out. Oh my heart. I can't, man.
Anyone could win this.
Burns out.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
sit down and shut up!
You're done.
That was such a stressful round.
Ken wins!
Player 2 is showing off $1 million smile now.
Here comes a new challenger!
Everyone's getting fired up, and we're just ready to get started.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Round one.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something. Hold your breath. Combo with the target combo. Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Keep at it.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Down to the wire.
Okay, okay.
No worries about that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta lab a few things.
Heyo!
Nicely played round there.
Right.
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them? Player one currently has the life lead. No need to overextend. There's nuh-uh to the impact. Experiencing burnout. Sure you can. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Is it time for the mix-up? Flash. At least one of them is having untouchable. Completely overwhelmed them.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Dang!
Last chance? It's now or never.
This is truly the proverbial do-or-die moment.
Target combo in two. That wasn't bad.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Quick down. They changed sides. Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
That corner position could be dangerous. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Why are they going in? Hang back. It's over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player one is showing off $1 million smile now.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but dang, that was a slaughter.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever. Amazing awareness there.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Nice. Smart choice there.
Smart stuff there.
Grabs him.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Can they scrape together a final push?
Ah, what's gonna happen?
You're in my way.
Can't tech the throw. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. Goes for it all, but just misses.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta bounce back from that loss.
They back the opponent, and it's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round two.
That's what I like to see.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Okay, they trade hit, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking.
Ooh.
Flashing. Spins the meter on the super hard.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Player one has a slight life lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
Don't you get away.
Uses a target combo as a filler. Geniusly. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Why are they going in? Hang back. And Chu wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Nicely played round there.
Player one made all the right choices in that fight.
That was so good. Absolutely amazing round there.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Blocks the jump in. Don't worry, it happens.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Good stuff. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how corner, what a finish. Great life gauge awareness there.
Great rounds, nicely done.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Pops him with the Shoryuken. Risky up-close scrap still going on. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter.
Okay.
Is it time for the mix-up? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. It's a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there.
What are they doing? They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA game. Lynx! He's adamant for this cookout. They're in range with great work. Just like that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes
Down and out.
takes the round. Wow!
Player one is showing them what's good.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Player two chases them down.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
They're really being worked over in the corner. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
All right, what's the plan?
Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drop. Talk about a clean slate. Gets a perfect KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Burnout is triggered. Sweet.
That was crazy.
Picks a good spot to add some damage and flair with the super.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Here I kick for a mix-up. They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Spinning that drive gauge. A deficit here. Flawless. They got them so quick.
Nicely played round there.
Send them home. You got this.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Medium kick. Move. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Links it. She's adamant for this cookout. Looking for a hole.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Puts the brakes on the impact. Target combo in two. Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up? Oh!
And breaks the seal and activates the third eye.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Backed into the corner. What setups do they have?
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
It's the critical part. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damn... No, you can't do that to me, baby. You're gonna give me a heart attack if you keep flexing like that.
Did they really just steal that round? What?
I don't have time to play.
Now, find a new rival.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. Hold your breath. Ooh, see, that's how it's done.
That was crazy.
Spin some meters to add super damage to the combo. Okay, creating some space here. Impacts shut out.
okay.
I saw that. Player one, it brings out the super. KO.
Nicely played around there.
Give me more of that.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
How is this gonna play out?
Early round brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Drive reversal earns that paycheck. Can they utilize the corner?
Wait a minute.
Great work. Just like that.
I'm not worried. Just gotta allow a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Burns the super. Level 3 Bushin Ninja Star Cypher for some big damage. Jumps up.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
This is it! Triumph or die! There will be no salty run back!
This is gonna be bad news.
Amazing awareness there!
Dragon Lash.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Dangerous range here.
Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
Jump. Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here.
Man, neither player wants to make the move!
Puts the brakes on the impact. A smart throw. Yo, what's next? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Jump in is denied. You have to make something happen. Escape the patches out the gauge right there.
You can't be serious!
This is going to hit for a critical one. Gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Hope there's a burnout.
Okay, here we go! Here we go!
No one could have called that.
Did they really just steal that round? What? What?
Player one is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Come on, let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins. Smart stuff there.
Decides to go with the button. Hold your breath. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Can they utilize the corner? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, it's KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
That's what I like to see.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Drive impact doesn't net the counter, but still a good option. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They spin some meter here, investing in the round. Ooh, Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Nice. Gotta be careful not to whip this. Ooh, burnout activated.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Picks a good spot to spin some meter here, investing in the round.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Pokes with a kick. Why are they going in? Hang back. It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player one is showing time in the lab pays off.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
Here comes a new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Tries, but not gonna get the throw. Backs him into a corner,
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
and they use the corner to stage a comeback. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact.
All right, what's the plan?
They're on a roll. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Ooh, nice.
Takes a big gamble and whips out a raw super.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Can they scrape together a final push?
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Instant jumping. All right, who's gonna swing first?
Okay, let's get to it.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to fight. Out of there! Brushes that off and keeps going. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Flash him.
Amazing awareness there.
They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Okay. Yo, what? Amazing awareness there.
Closes it out.
That was such a stressful round.
Player one is hot. I'm feeling it.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
It's all right. You're doing well.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Can they utilize the corner? Time to do some damage after that wall splash. Spin some meters to add super damage to the combo.
Smart stuff there.
Check some with the projectile. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. No worries about that.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Ayo!
Nicely played around there.
Well read. Keep going.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Instant jump.
Whoa.
What a loaded parry. They both show takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Okay.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, yeah, just like that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
What are they doing? Jump! Get right kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Turning it all the way up with the super. Breathing off is going to give you an up-close greeting with the club. Just goes for it at this range.
Whoa.
Solid anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
The next touch may decide this round.
Oh, either player just needs more.
You're done.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final round.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
How could you not be loving this match? It's so good.
Hooked him. This is going to deal some big damage.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
a jump. Perfect read with the anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
There's a burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Just go for it. Go heavy.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Catches out with the Jin Rock. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
It's all come down to this. This is so tense. Okay. What's the follow-up?
No one could have called that.
Did they really just steal that round? What?
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
They are both playing so well.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here. Oh, nice.
Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for an overhead. Goes for the throw.
Smart stuff there.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
I've got a bad
And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
Oh, nice.
Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. K.O.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Give me more of that.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Smacks him with the back fist and looking for more. Will we see a drive impact? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. God, what's gonna happen? They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is
It's there.
and they close it out. Good stuff.
You are barely worthy. Final round. Fight!
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
Yo, we got a real match now? Let's go!
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go! Whoa!
Try.
Oh! Can they capitalize on this?
Ooh, burnout activate.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Sleep well. Gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, let's go! Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Quick rolls him. They're in drive rush. They're recovered. Ooh. Noticeable life lead is a comeback hit to the drive. Even the slightest hit may end the round.
Are you for real? I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player one did some damage there. Damn.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but dang, that was a slaughter.